flooding in Kampala city partly is man-made. This government has failed to enforce use of plastic bottles, use of plastic materials. We have passed the law, it is just enforcement. In Rwanda, they banned Kcca for some sections. They only allow key strategic sections in the packaging industry for medical purposes. We need to ban Kcca and get people alternative. We want to use paper bags with plastic bottles. We need all companies manufacturing beverages should pack in bottles. We have plenty of raw material for glass. Sand in Lake Victoria abundant. In fact, our glass bottles will be one of the cheapest, and we have committed ourselves to global green budgeting and climatic action to reduce losses and damage to future generations. So you find that our drainage, when we expand tomorrow, the drainage will continue being blocked because of dumping of waste, especially plastic material. Secondly, Uganda, especially, you find people driving nice cars, throwing bottles through the windows. So we really need to enforce discipline and order in the cities, and also cleaning of the drainages. We need to ensure that drainages are emptied properly and in time. Technology and machinery now are possible. We just put pressure on the drainage once, and then we'll have clean and drainage system that will allow water flow. Country is one of the richest countries you have, but there is abuse, there is corruption. So the resources there, costs are inflated in this country. We need to ensure that we are realistic. We spend resource according to average unit cost. The East African or African unit cost of construction, of offering services, of contracting. We have asked in this parliament year in and year out that the Prime Minister tables unit cost as regards procurement and disposal of assets and contracting. We proposed to government several years ago, more than 30 years of Museveni being in power. We told him that Uganda being a land-linked country, we need to have fuel depots, to have big fuel capitals. We need to have one during a peace time. They put some terminals in Kulu, there's one in Kcca, and the others. We need to have it all over the country. That will include increase of petroleum or gas or diesel fuel security in the country. We need to have a buffer stock of fuel that can serve this country for a period of 6 months to stabilize the price of fuel. Every time we have conflict, the Middle East is a hotbed of conflicts, and one of the major producers of crude oil. You have South Africa, you have Nigeria, you have Sudan. Normally, oil producing countries are involved in conflicts. So we hope that government, Mr. Museveni and President Museveni and the Parliament of Uganda will now realize that we need to have fuel buffer